Hey, everybody. Welcome to Funnel Hacker TV. We have a special guest joining us today. So excited about this one. But first, before we get started, make sure that you are signed up to get all the notifications. Text FHTV to the number below, 208-231-3797. You can also go sign up for email notifications at FunnelHackerTV and get access to all of our past episodes. So before we jump in and introduce our guest, we're going to roll the intro.
We are part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We are funnel hackers, and these are our stories.
Hello there, everyone. My name is Ben Moot, and this is
Susan Leonardson.
And we are here with Funnel Hacker TV, guys. We're so excited to have you guys here. When you're here, let us know that you're here. We are doing trivia and a giveaway today. So make sure if you have friends that want to be involved, make sure you tag them, make sure we're all good. So that way we're good to go. In the future, I'm playing with the idea of maybe like giving you guys who are watching the replay an opportunity to be able to get that as well. So maybe we like drop it a little bit later. But if you want to be on live, make sure that you text FHTV to 208-231-3797 because literally the notification is dropping now. So you're about to get a text message. Hey, it just buzzed. So you are getting notifications right now. If you guys are not here, if you guys are here, welcome. Love to have you guys. You're part of the crazy ones. We love having you guys here. Okay. Today we have a special guest. And we're really excited to be able to introduce him to you and talk about it because there's a bunch of free stuff you don't get or that you do get for free. If you want it, you just may not know it exists. And so we want to talk through that because there's a lot of cool stuff that's going on in the background. This is a super powerful resource that's available for you. You just have to be able to jump in and say, yes, I want it. So we want to be able to give that to you. But first, we want to make sure that we highlight a couple things from the past, including what happened all last week. For those of you who have FOMO, we've got you covered. And let's get started with a gift, shall we? Let's do trivia.
All right. Okay. This is going to give you actually a little bit of a hint at who our guest might be. So pull up that trivia. What we are doing is giving away the Funnel Hacker Cookbook. Ben's got one right there in his hands. I've got like 4 or 5 of them on my shelf as we're going to give one of them away. So if you can answer this question correctly, put it in the comments and you'll be in the running for winning a cookbook. So what types of services can I hire on the Funnel Builder Marketplace? Is it A, funnel building, B, graphic designing, C, copywriting, or D, all of the above? So put your answer down in the comments and you'll be one of the people that can win a Funnel Hacker Cookbook. If you guys don't know what a Funnel Hacker Cookbook is, like, I think you can only get that through a funnel now. Like actually like as part of, is it a Mifki?
I think it's part of the Your First Funnel or the VIP on the Your First Funnel Challenge.
See, that's the only place you can get this other than right now, right here, answering the trivia question and maybe getting one for free. And it lays out all of like the wireframes of funnels. It's like recipes for funnels. It's so cool. I reference it all the time when I'm like putting stuff together for clients. Very awesome. Like, okay, how does this?
It's a heavy, amazing book.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, good.
All right. So put your answer down in the comments.
Yep. And we already got James commenting. James already knows. So James is ready. Tommy is ready. Yes. I've got one of those already, right? Yes. Hey, Jerry, how's it going? Okay. So as life goes for everybody, I know we're all funnel hackers. All of our brains are just buzzing. It's like all the opportunities are present, but life still calls. All the madness is still there. And so every time we go live, we want to do like a funnel hacker moment. We just want to talk about the life, what it's like in the life of a funnel hacker. Susan, it's your turn this time.
Here we go. Okay. So this happens to be like one of the craziest, busiest days I've had in a really long time. I don't know if you're a parent out there, like put it in the comments. If you're not and life's just busy anyway, put it in the comments. Like summer has started, summer break. I got 3 kids. Today's Tuesday, second day of summer. There's like all kinds of activities happening. And I've been back to back with everything today of like running a kid here, getting back for this meeting, leaving that meeting, go get the other kid to that other thing. I'm here for like Funnel Hacker TV. And then I got to go drop somebody else off and then pick up like all the things, right? But there is like, I think I've been reflecting on this today. There's 2 points that I want to make. One, if you think you're too busy to run a business, like think again, check yourself. A little tough love here. Everyone's busy and people are still making it happen, right? The second thing is like funnel building, having your own business, being a funnel builder, or you are using funnels to create your business, gives us so much freedom to be able to go and do those things. Like if I was tied down to some other job, I wouldn't be able to run my kids everywhere that they want to be going to these different activities throughout the summer. So 2 points there. And I think that that's just like the magic of one, entrepreneurship, but two, building your business in a way that can create that freedom for you to make things that are important to you priority. If you need to step away, you can go and do that. You have the means to do that. You're making money in the background while you have stepped away. Like that's what we're here for. I think for me anyway, that's what I want. I want to be able to do what I want. I don't necessarily need to be tied to stuff. So, yeah, Ben, what about anything else to add to that?
No, I absolutely agree with that. The hard part for me is like, a lot of us are not sure which thing to launch. Like, well, I could do this, or I could do that, or I could do that. Honestly, as long as you're building your audience, as long as you're going live all the time, for those of you who are on live, I see you guys. Comment down below if you guys are here, but I do see you when you're going live. I see it all the time. I want you to know, like when you're going live in the ClickFunnels community, Russell sees it. Russell scrolls through the community. He wants to know what it is that we're doing. You are seen, and when you are publishing, you start to create that momentum where it doesn't really matter what you launch. I know people who launch little workshops here and there to try to figure out what they like, what they don't like. I know people who actually like create a full-on product and do like their dream launch, and they just run 100% towards their end goal. It really doesn't matter. The goal is to get started. There's no wrong way to get started because you started and that's the win. So your job is to get momentum, get that movement. And when you do, you'll find that the ride is absolutely worth it, even in the mayhem, because the mayhem still comes. It still exists.
Can I add one more thing?
Please.
I'm going to plug a book. Ben says, if you don't know what you should be launching or what you could be putting out there, I'm reading this book right now. Like literally this morning, I read it and I have a bunch of pages. I don't know if you can see, they're dog-eared of the chapter, Finding Your Voice. It's like the first chapter. Okay. Finding your voice. There's such an amazing framework that Russell's given us in that chapter of figuring it out. Just take the steps, move forward, figure it out. And in all the chaos, it'll become clear. You just got to take action.
Yep. Justin Benton is saying, live, I want another book. I want another book. So really quick, before we introduce the special guest, let's go ahead and toss trivia up one more time. Anybody can win the book. So if you guys want the book, make sure that you're commenting. Why do we do this? Number one, we like giving you stuff. But number two, the one way to get this out and get more people to do this is for you guys to comment and react. When you do that, it helps to build the fire so that way we can get this to more people's eyes in the Funnel Hacker community. So make sure to answer the trivia question. If you hire on the Funnel Builder Marketplace, what types of services can be hired for? A, funnel building, B, graphic design, C, copywriting, and D, all of the above. You choose yours down below. Let us know what your vote is, and we'll let you know at the end. And the winner will have the opportunity to be able to get a Funnel Hacker cookbook. Now, talking about the marketplace, we're bringing on somebody very special today. So for those of you who don't know, if you go to funnelbuilder.com, you can register to become a funnel builder. You can go through the webinar where Russell talks about what it is, how you're able to do it, how you get certified to do it, how you can walk across the stage at Funnel Hacking Live with the newest award that they're providing just for becoming certified. And so there's some really cool stuff there. But also for those of you who are trying to hire somebody and you don't know where to go to funnelbuilder.com. And today we're going to be talking to the person who created the Funnel Builder Marketplace. So with that said, let's go ahead and welcome Lee Chapman. Lee, how are you today?
Oh, where's he at?
Oh, no.
There we go. Where's
the
video? Oh, Lee's having a little bit of technical difficulties. I think
one of us
I on? Am I?
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, we're here.
I literally just sent a message as you were introducing me. It all went quiet. I was like, oh, this is great.
No.
Perfect timing. Yeah. It just,
Of course. Absolutely. No, if there are any glitches or anything, we'll figure it out. One of the things that we like to do is we have a couple of topics we still want to talk about. And so if Lee's having some connectivity issues, it's absolutely fine. Imagine like we're at ESPN or other, I keep using ESPN as an example, but there's got to be other things like that where we're bringing on people who are able to talk through all the nerddom with us. So we've got you guys in the comments that are going crazy. We love you and appreciate you. We want to bring people on every once in a while to be able to talk through those topics with us. And so because of that, what we're going to be doing is bringing on guests every once in a while, and they're going to talk through those with us. So let's go ahead and get started through that. Once Lee is back, we will bring him on. Let's go ahead and talk through a couple of topics really quick. There's some FOMO out there. I can feel it in the air. We want to make sure that you're all good to go. So last Friday, if you missed it, Russell went live with a pulse. And let's see, Susan, do you want to talk about that pulse really quick? Was there anything that stood out for you?
Yeah. Okay, so this was the first pulse in a long time. So you guys had a lot to cover. Of course, Ben was brought on, but they dropped a bunch of new funnel templates were there, or they're in the account. So you spent a lot of time showing those off. Really, really awesome. I'm trying to think what else. I feel like this was forever ago, but also like just a couple days ago. So right? I'm trying to remember what was in it.
So there was a deluge of different updates, and we went through them all with you guys. So if you guys didn't check out the pulse, go and make sure you catch up on what's going on with the pulse. But also at the same time, the main thing that we dropped is funnelsandtemplates.com. For $1, you can get 18 templates plus 2 new templates every month. Those are new funnel, full templates, built, designed, curated for you. They're beautiful, absolutely spectacular, and they're yours. So we want to make sure that you guys have access to it, but it's a whole $1. And Russell was contractually required to provide something for it. And so, my friends, you guys have it for $1. It's all yours. Funnelsandtemplates.com. Go watch the pulse though, because it was a lot of fun. Russell had a lot of fun being able to give you guys it as a gift, because he bought the entire company. Just so you guys know, like he bought it so he could give you this to you and be able to give you stuff every single month. So if you guys are in that world,
not only that, but so the person who created the funnels and templates that he bought it from is still on retainer. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, Ben. He's still on retainer. Yeah. Russell's paying him to put in like 2 new designs and templates every month. So not only do you get what's already in there, but you get all the new stuff moving forward. It's $1, and it's all in like this really nice, easy to use area, and you can just find the thing you want, share it into your account, and you're off. It's really, really cool.
Oh, Leah's telling me he's restarting his router.
All right. That's okay. We got more stuff to talk about.
No problem. Okay. So the next thing that we talked about is what happened the day right before that. Did you guys miss the webinar? Because, oh my gosh, Russell unleashed Secrets of Success and told us all of the machinations and what it's all about. And if you guys missed it, like, it's ridiculous. He showed his collection of books. You got to virtually see Napoleon Hill's typewriter. You got to see all the books that he's collected, worth hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, on stage as he's holding them and flipping through the pages with you and giving you the vision for what it is that he is doing next and where he's taking us and how he's going to help support entrepreneurs to the next level with the Atlas Library, the Atlas Research Center. And this building that you're seeing is entirely CG. It does not exist. Russell stood in a green screen. He revealed the entire video, showed you how it worked. If you have missed it, oh, please go and check it out. If you guys watched it, let us know what was the biggest comment for you guys. I will count that comment for anything Secrets of Success as one of the answers for trivia. So comment, let us know what was the big insight for you guys. Let us know so that way we can help promote this, because there's something really powerful about Russell is building. And we got to talk about that last time, but I wanted to make sure that you guys don't miss it. If this is the Funnel Hacker TV that you have been able to catch for the past couple of weeks, do not miss last week's webinar, because it was everything right. And it was absolutely awesome.
Yeah. It was last week and I'm still talking about it with people. It was so awesome.
It's a life changer. Like, okay, so the open house is the 23rd, or their what is it? It's not open
Groundbreaking.
house. Groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Thank you. So groundbreaking is on the 23rd. So if you guys wanted to get in on something like this and you want to be a part of the groundbreaking, he tells you how. We're going to both be there. I'm trying to make all my travel plans right now because it's not utter madness at all. And at the same time, like, we've got a lot of cool stuff happening with Funnel Hacker TV, Funnel Hacking Live. So just pay attention, make sure that you're in for the updates. Couple of other things really quick. We've been spotting some awesomeness out there in the community. And I want to highlight you guys because we appreciate you guys so much. Let's go ahead and put up Ismail, if we would. Ismail Mahab, you were spectacular. So back on May 11th, Israel said, look, I made 5K on my first day of my beta launch. And it's just the beginning. But you all blew him up with congrats. You all supported him massively. So we want to celebrate the small win that he has made so far. And I want an update. But at the same time, thank you guys. Like, this is what the community is all about. It's all about this. And it just keeps going. And it's the madness. And it's what you provide. This is what makes funnel hacking a blast, is being able to do this in community where people are so excited to be able to celebrate and give and support one another. And so we wanted to celebrate Israel Mahoud as well, but we also want to celebrate you all. Thank you for giving. Thank you for presenting. Thank you for being there. And if you guys are not on the YouTube channel, we just recently celebrated James.
Yeah.
James, I know you're watching. We appreciate you, my friend. If you guys have not been checking out the user spotlights, this is this is not the brand new one. This dropped last week, and we were in the middle of the madness, and so we did not highlight it. But James Kieran comes on, and he talks about what it's like to be the linchpin funnel guy. He's a funnel builder. He's a funnel hacker, and he is going live all the time. He is doing all the things that Russell talks about in order to build the business. He is, because of that, ClickFunnels tapped him in order to become an ambassador. And so he's an ambassador, so you can see him going live every once in a while in the ClickFunnels community. But we wanted to give you an opportunity to be able to hear his backstory, hear why he got into this, what he's doing, how he's moving forward. So if you guys on the YouTube channel, go and check out, for ClickFunnels Official, all of the user spotlights. James is the second one there, but there are a whole bunch. I think the team said they just recorded their 25th. This is our 15th Funnel Hacker TV. We haven't gotten to 25 yet. So they are busting these out. Definitely recommend you guys check it out because they are beautiful. And some of them are just, they touch you just right and keep that fire burning even more for you. So James, congratulations. We're so excited for you, my friend. So excited for all the recognition and everything. You're awesome, my friend. Randy, thanks for being on. Appreciate that. He's on the dang UK internet.
But we've got him back. We ready to bring him back in? Let us know in the comments if you guys are ready for Lee to join us back. It looks like his video is nice and smooth, so we should be able to bring him on and talk about Funnel Builder Marketplace.
Yeah.
We're back.
There we go.
I heard someone say it was the UK internet. It's the Nashville internet. That would never happen in the UK.
It's Nashville.
I'm on my wife's hotspot. It's that bad. So glad to be here, though. 2 questions. One, can I enter that competition? Is that all right? I would love a cookbook. And, oh, it was another question. I was going to say James is fantastic. I love James. I literally just caught the end of that segment. Fantastic guy. He's on the marketplace as well.
Right.
But yeah, sorry, I've completely fluffed my lines on my big moment.
No, heck, you are absolutely fine. So number one, welcome from Nashville and not the UK.
Well, I grew up in Hertfordshire in the UK, moved to Nashville, met a girl and settled down here. So
I grew up in Idaho. My wife grew up in Georgia. And when we met at college, she brought me home. So I get the exact same idea. Like they find you and they bring you home.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to leave.
I get you. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about the marketplace really quick. So Lee, can you give us a little background about you, and let's roll some of the marketplace. So if you guys don't know what the marketplace is, we're going to talk about that real quick. But Lee, go ahead and let everybody know who you are.
So I am probably very similar to a lot of people on here now. Always wanted to start my business. I went to college, got a degree in software development, really wanted to get into this whole analytics thing. Started out in an office and realized very, very quickly that I didn't like that world. So I did that because they kept giving me a paycheck, which was fantastic. But eventually, I just stumbled across Russell's stuff. I can't really remember where it was, but know that it was, I mean, the education he gives you is fantastic, right? It's second to none. So joined ClickFunnels, started building a little business of my own, and it was very up and down. I'd have good weeks, I'd have bad weeks, I'd have good weeks, I'd have bad weeks. And my wife said, like, why don't you just look for something part-time just to make life easier? I was like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I could do that. Literally that same day, BJ, the owner of the Funnel Rolodex, which it was called then, it's now the Marketplace, sent an email out saying, we need a community manager. We need you to like chat with our buyers, chat with our sellers, do some events, all of that stuff. And I said to her, this sounds like something I'd really like to do. So joined at the Marketplace part-time. Within 2 weeks, it was way too busy. Had to go full-time and haven't looked back. So we're just growing. We're working heavily on building a community, showing people that there's a place to go to get funnel experts, right? I know when I was on my journey, you see all these people doing really, really well. And part of you sort of wonders, like, am I going to do it? Am I doing the right thing? You know, when we're on our own, when we're entrepreneurs, it's very, it can get lonely. It can get difficult. And that's where the Marketplace can be a fantastic place to be. It's, I like to describe it as Fiverr for ClickFunnels, right? Everyone knows what Fiverr is typically. We are Fiverr for ClickFunnels. So you come to us, you've got these experts, you've got people that know exactly what they're doing. They live in ClickFunnels. Half of them have been trained by Russell himself and certified by Russell. So they're truly experts. And yeah, that's how I got here. We've just started doing events, started doing a newsletter. I'm now partially a funnel builder concierge. So if you need a funnel builder, I'm the guy that will help you. Do it. And now I'm on TV here, Funnel Hacker Live. I can't believe it. Just, where does it go from here? I think I've peaked.
This is the highest we can go. So now the thing that's cool is you came on in order to support the Rolodex, and these are people like, these aren't people that are fly-by-night service providers. This is a place where you find people who are vetted and like have results. Like I was looking at a post earlier today, and this just came through the community. Everybody was freaking out about it. This is a gal who's in the 2CCX program. She's able to do all this. She has all the training in order to be able to make it all happen. But she reached out and got support from the actual community of funnel builders. And they all helped. Like these certified people jumped in, and she's like, this is all working now. Like it was just a couple of tweaks that I needed and I didn't know where to go. And they just made the magic happen. This is the magic team. This is how it works. And so this is where they're all housed. And these are the people that you're constantly taking care of. Did I get that right?
Yeah. You talk about James. James is a great example of the people we've got on the Marketplace. They go above and beyond, and it's funny to see because it sort of helps you go to the next level, the level of service they get. So when people come to me asking for a recommendation, they'll tell me about their business, what they're looking for, and I will send them 1, 2, 3 recommendations. And the emails they get back are just incredible. You see, the funnel builders just go all out, and they're obviously not charging anything at that point. It's like, this is exactly what I would do. Let's have a strategy call. I can help you do this. And then, you know, people just drive forward, and everyone says they love the community, right? The funnel builder community, the ClickFunnels community. It's just a great group of people, all in a similar sort of boat, right? Trying to strive towards that dream. Don't really want to work the 9 to 5. Just trying to help each other, and it's incredible. We've got some really great people. I'm so lucky to have them and be able to send people there, right? My job is so easy because I know I'm just the middleman. I hand them off. I'm like, they're going to be so happy with this person. And it's brilliant. They come back to me like, oh my God, thank you for recommending so-and-so. They've just changed the game for me. I was lost before, but now, you know, things are flying. So yeah, if you want to get recommendations, send them my way. I've got plenty of people that are ready to help.
So I have a quick like qualifying question, just in case someone's watching and they're like, oh, how do I become part of that? Are there any certain qualifications one would need to be listed in the funnel builder marketplace? Do they have to be certified? Like, is there anything like that?
Not at the moment. So they don't have to be certified at the moment. They ideally, because you're going to be, if you think about it, you're going to be dealing with customers. I try and put as many customers in front of you as possible. So we're getting people that, so I spoke to a guy yesterday. His business is doing 20 million a year, wants to get to 100 million, needs to speak to a funnel builder to sort things out. So you're going to be talking to people that are very new beginners, entrepreneurs. You know, they might have read Expert Secrets and they're like, I'd like a few of these funnels. Can you build them? You're also going to be talking to guys like that, like sales directors. So you need to have some experience in building funnels, right? You have to have some examples behind you. And it's kind of like Amazon in a way, where you'd go on Amazon and you typically buy things based on reviews. So like you said earlier, it's all about starting that fire, right? If you turn up, if you come onto the marketplace and you just get yourself your first few reviews, you do the groundwork. There's a lot of people in the ClickFunnels group that are often asking for help. If you can help people, get a few reviews, show people that you know what you're doing, you can just rock and roll. As soon as anyone can join, as soon as we see that you're hungry and you're willing to serve the audience and you know what you're doing and you're good at the job, we're right behind you. We'll pour as much gasoline onto that fire as we humanly can, because ultimately our job is just to connect you with the people that need your help. Then we just get out of the way, right? We let the magic happen between the two of you. So yeah, anyone can join.
And so one of the things that we see is, so we're always looking to try to highlight people in the community. And so we go through the Facebook group and we say, sort by engagement, show us what's getting engagement. And the two types of engagement that do well are people being spectacular and people wanting a funnel builder. And the funnel builder one, just like they explode because everybody's hitting them up and saying, I can take care of you. I can take care of you. I can take care of you. The funnel builder marketplace is really that home. It's that place where they can find the people who are true, who are vetted, who can take care of all this, people who are certified. They've got their badges over on the side. They can see the profile of all the past reviews, all the certifications someone has, how many different jobs they've completed. You can see all of that before you get on a call with somebody. And so it's a perfect place if you're looking to hire somebody, you're trying to figure out where to go. And once again, what kind of services, Lee, can they get there? Is it just funnel building?
Right. I want to win this competition, so I'm not sure. But yeah, so you can get funnel strategy. You know, if you're someone that's starting out and you want to build the funnels yourself, but the whole strategy side of it's not your forte, someone can sit down with you for an hour. They'll give you a strategy, they'll give you a blueprint, some of them, how to get to 2CCX, right? And then it's off to you to put that in place. You can have strategy sessions. Someone can build a funnel for you, obviously. You can also get graphic design done. You can get copywriting done. One other thing, you can get programming assistance as well. So if you need technical help, anything like that, right? Sometimes the funnels break. Sometimes it's difficult to get the integrations working. You need someone to set up Zapier integrations is probably a popular one that if you know how to build a funnel, but that's a different sort of art in itself, right? And we have people that do marketing as well. So if you want traffic, you want Facebook ads, you want Google ads, YouTube, TikTok, all of that stuff. We've basically, if you hear basically those two. If you hear Russell talking about something and he recommends it, you read something in one of his books, we have the people that can help you implement that, right? We have people that will help you build your Dream 100 if you want help with that. You want a follow-up sequence of emails, we can help you with that. Literally everything. And if we don't do it, it's typically my job to go and find the person that can. I don't want to turn someone away and say, no, we haven't got that. I will go out, I'll reach out to our connections and find people who can fulfill that role.
And on the homepage, like if you go to funnelbuilder.com, you say, I'm looking for somebody, there's two buttons, go to the marketplace or get a recommendation. When they click get a recommendation, they fill out all those details. You're the person getting that. You're connecting people.
Yeah. So it's lucky because what happens on the marketplace, we've got people who have been in business for 30 years, created big businesses, and then they just suddenly fell in love with this funnel building idea. They want to help people with their marketing, but they're new to us. I mean, they're very well experienced in the real world. So I get to meet these people. I speak to them, see their work. So I can recommend those people. And oftentimes you'll find people who turn up and they're like, right, I need to get these reviews. So normally I'd offer $1,000. I charge $1,000 for this service. I'm going to do it for $250 right now. And I know those people. So if someone comes to me and says, hey, have you got someone who can do X, Y, and Z? I can just recommend them any which way. And I think it helps everyone. So the really good people get recognized. You're in the safety of, I'm the one recommending you to that person. So if it doesn't work out, that's on me. That's on my shoulders. So we make sure that everyone on there is top quality. Again, there'll probably be people that sneak through the cracks at some point, but we've just got our eyes on it all the time. We have a number of metrics that we follow, so we know if something's not going well. We work with people, but yeah, it's just a great place to know that you're going to hire someone who knows ClickFunnels, right? They know the methodology, they know the platform, they know the software, and we are only going to recommend you to people that I know they're going to do a fantastic job for you. They've done your industry, the funnel, everything.
Well, and you know that one piece from the book that you read, you're like, I need to implement this. You go and talk to that person. They're like, this is how Russell is updated for today in order to make sure that you're as profitable as possible. And they go, holy cow, that's a leap forward. That's a who, not the how opportunity. And that's what this really is. Now, Susan and I have been dropping like the little details of events that are happening, but you just added it to the website. So can you talk to people about what kind of events it is that you're throwing, like what it is that you're doing?
So the very next one, I'm actually doing an event tomorrow with one of our top guys. Guy's been with us for years, fantastic funnel builder, does everything. He's going to do a workshop on someone's funnel. So I've asked for a load of recommendations. People have sent me their funnels. He's going to pick one and he's going to say, right, this is what I would do to turn this into the most profitable thing you can. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. That's tomorrow. But then typically every Friday, what we're doing are, I like to call them speed dating sessions. But instead of going to meet random people, you meet expert funnel builders. So at these events, we've got guests one side, experts the other side, and the software just connects you one-on-one. So if you are struggling with anything, if your funnel's not working as well as it should, if you're not converting as well as you'd like, even if you just want to hire a funnel builder and you don't know who to speak to, you can come to this event. We've got 10, 15, 20 experts waiting. You can have a 5-minute chat with them and just get to run past a whole different group of funnel builders, and you'll just know, they'll each give you different ideas, different suggestions, and people absolutely love them because it can be difficult. It takes time to vet people, right? And even sometimes with reviews, you think, oh, is this really for me? Do they know my industry? On this session, you join for 30 minutes, have a group of calls, and by the end of it, you just know where you're going, right? You know who you want to work with, you know where to go, you've met them, and typically people have just follow-up calls after that and then decide where they want to take that. So fantastic opportunity, and people can register for that now if they like.
If you are one of those people who's like, I want a funnel built, but I don't know how expensive this is going to be, I don't know this, you should know the people that we are putting in front of you are people who have been vetted. They're people who have been, we have spent hours with them in order to make this work. So it's not just the personal relationship that Lee creates. If they're going through the certification, we have spent hours looking at their work, making sure it's on par with what they're getting certified for, that they understand the strategies, the build, the software, the tactics. Like, there has been a lot of work in the background put to make sure that these people are up to snuff before we ever present them to you. This is not a handbag random grab of people that you would find on Fiverr or Upwork or otherwhere. This is the gold. And they all love Russell's stuff and they follow it. And I don't know where else you would want to go. A post on Facebook is great, but you're going to get everybody. Like, this is the bee's knees.
I do get that from time to time as people, they'll have just found someone on a different platform. And obviously, if you put a call out there saying, hey, does anyone know ClickFunnels? I want to build a webinar funnel. Everyone's going to say yes, because, you fake it till you make it, right? Sometimes. And they just find out the execution isn't always there. And that is a worry. But with us, as you say, firstly, a lot of people have gone through the certification. How many funnels they have to build to get those certificates it's a lot, right? And they have to be checked. They're tested to the nth degree to make sure they work before they get this badge. All these people have built umpteen funnels. You've also got the reviews, so you can see who people have worked with, the kind of reviews they've got. And then on the top of that, third layer is I'll speak to them. I know them, and I would only recommend people that I know are going to be good. So you're really safe just knowing that we're going to look after you, basically.
Yeah. So I really love the speed dating. So you said every Friday, which is awesome. I know you guys have been kind of doing them every once in a while, but it's every Friday now, which is so cool.
Crazy.
So knowing, like, I'm putting myself in the shoes of someone who wants to hire a funnel builder, knowing that if I'm going to show up to this event and everyone that's going to be presented to me and that I'm going to be able to speak to has been vetted, they're probably all capable of doing what I need. At this point, like, I love the idea of having quick conversations with them, because you can hire somebody that's fully capable and skillful at what you're asking, but you might not jive with them on something else, right? Like, they might have a different way that they like to work or personality differences. And so what an awesome way to be able to talk to a bunch of people and find the ones that you're like, okay, I think that we will mesh really well together. I think I'm going to work with this person. And so that's awesome. I think it comes down to that, because if you want somebody, especially if you're looking for someone that you can go to ongoing over and over every time you need something, need them to help you with something, that is really, really great to be able to have somebody that knows your business, and you don't have to keep jumping from person to person. So I would encourage everyone to show up looking for someone that can be like your long-term, ongoing person that you go to, because it's so much easier to go back to the same person and that already knows your business and has already helped you, than to have to go find somebody else because that person didn't stick around or you didn't get along. Yeah, that's been my experience with it.
That whole safety side of it is huge, isn't it? Just knowing who they are, you've had a chat with them, you've got to know them, and now they're part of your team, because your business is a big part of your life. You don't just want to let anyone in, right? You want to let people in that you get on with and you know are going to do a great job for you. They care about your business as much as you do.
Yeah. We had a question from the community real quick. Dan asked, can a team join the marketplace? So not just individual, but like a team. So that way, does it all have to be individuals, or can they all group together and create a cohort?
No, they definitely can. We've got a few agencies on the marketplace, so they'll typically, whoever's running it is the face of it. They'll come to the events. They'll send me expert tips that I can put into the newsletter, but they have a group of people behind them. I think it gets to a point where, like you were saying, you have these long-term relationships. You're building so many funnels over and over again. You literally need a team that you can organize. And a lot of people typically do that 20% that's the key, the gold, right? They have a team that does the marketing and the funnel frameworks, maybe some emails, and then they go over it and just finesse it so that they can really drive. So yeah, if someone wants to join with the team, more than welcome.
All right. So if somebody is looking for a funnel builder or they want to get signed up, where do they go, Lee?
Marketplace.funnelbuilder.com. And you'll see it all there. It's very, very easy, very, very easily laid out. Come by. You can drop me an email if you need any help, if things are slightly confusing, but it's all very, very straightforward. It's been well designed to make life easy for everyone.
One other thing I would just add really quick is you're writing a weekly newsletter as well. So if you guys just want to make sure that this is a reminder for you, like I don't need somebody right now, but you want to have that reminder, go to marketplace.funnelbuilder.com and scroll down almost to the bottom. You'll see a piece for the newsletter. Every single month he's dropping, every single week, Lee, you're writing a new newsletter. And I was looking through it. I was looking through last week's. It's beautiful. They're awesome every single time. So definitely go sign up for those. Make sure that you are getting them, because they have tips, they have tricks, they have what's new in the industry, a success story, something from the community. And then he gives you the reminders for when events are happening. So that way you're not out of that loop. So that way that the moment that you need somebody, you can find someone, because Lee's got you all taken care of.
100%. It's really, the newsletter was always just about giving people nuggets. It's called the digest because we want you to look at it, spend 3 minutes reading it and just think, oh my goodness, that sounds fantastic. I definitely need to do that. Who's having success here? Who's having success there? What's working? Let's share that with everyone. And it's doing very well. It's we love it. So long may it last. So yeah, if anyone wants to sign up, come by. I'd love to have you.
Wonderful. Lee, thank you for being on today. This has been an absolute blast. I'm happy that your wife's cell network system is working just fine, so that you can be here.
Nice tonight for sure. She saved the day. The internet still isn't back on, so if it wasn't for her, I would still be sitting in darkness, just thinking, whatever happened?
Dinner's on Lee.
Yeah, it is definitely tonight. She might be watching. If she isn't, she probably heard me say that.
Awesome.
Oh, awesome. All right. Should we wrap up with giving everybody the answer that I think everybody already knows?
You should have answered. If you haven't answered, make sure you do it.
All right. So we've just spent the last half hour talking about Funnel Builder Marketplace. What services can you go and hire? And it's funnel building, graphic designing, copywriting, but there's so many other things, as we have learned. So the answer is loading. D, all of the above, plus more that you can find. Like Lee said, if Russell's mentioned it and you're looking for it, you're probably going to find it there. So we will go through the comments. I think pretty much everybody who's on at the moment is qualified.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What we're going to have to do is I love announcing everybody live.
Yeah.
We're going to, because you guys have been amazing and texting so much, I appreciate you. We're going to have to announce this afterwards. So I'll put a comment in the chat letting everybody know who wins afterwards, because I cannot scroll nor to find out everybody, but we're going to get this system figured out in the future. But you get a cookbook.
Yeah.
Woo! So
All right.
make sure you get a hold of that.
Awesome. Okay, so look for a comment in this video. We'll announce who the winner is, and we'll reach out to you just in case you miss it. So don't worry about that. All right, Lee, thanks so much for joining us today. This was great. We definitely want everybody in the community to know what resources are available, and if you're looking for somebody, where you can go to safely be able to hire somebody that you know is going to be able to deliver. So
yeah,
make sure you're there. Wonderful. Lee, thank you for being on. And with that, thanks for being on FunnelHackerTV. See you guys later.
See you later.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you very much for having me.
My name is Russell Brunson, and I'm part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We don't rely on cash from venture capitalists to get started, and we don't even have goals to go public either. In fact, our motivation is the exact opposite. You see, we have products and services and things that we know change people's lives. But because we're fighting against the big brands, people with literally unlimited budgets, we have to do things differently. We have to do things smarter. We don't have financial safety nets because every test we take is with our own money. We have to be profitable from day number one. So how do we do that? How is that even possible? If you ask the MBAs or look in your college textbooks, they will tell you that what we are doing is impossible, yet it's happening every single day. And it's happening through an art and a science that we call funnel hacking. It's not really something that I can explain to you. It's something I have to show you. These stories are a glimpse of entrepreneurs just like you who have a dream and a vision who want to change the world in their own little way. I use the funnel hacking process to help make their dreams become a reality. Yes, we are funnel hackers, and these are our stories.